Let's make the Dairy Queen chicken strip basket from home. We are gonna make it gluten-free, and I couldn't find any gluten-free buttermilk, so we're also going to make it dairy-free. I've got my oat milk right here. I found that found online, that if you do 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, and then the rest of that 1 cup with your milk, and let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes, then that will be a good substitute. But that should help it thicken and then be good to go from there. I have 3 chicken breasts right here. I'm just gonna cut off some of the fat. I do have cut on my finger, which is why I've got the little finger glove on. Okay, we've got all of our chicken. I am going to tenderize it here first. That pretty much helps it be a little softer, easier to cut or to eat, and then also it makes it a little more thin so it cooks more evenly. We can go ahead and add all of our seasonings to our bag here. I am going to wash my hands real quick. Pretty easy to know how much seasoning we need to do for everything, and it's just 1 tablespoon of each. 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon paprika, 1 tablespoon salt, and 1 tablespoon ground black pepper. This one's gonna be a little more difficult to get. This makes me feel like I need an automatic grinder, or to have just bought ground pepper. We also need 1 egg. Now let's add in our chicken. And now that we have our chicken, we can add in our buttermilk substitute. And I'm gonna wash my hands before I close that. Actually, I'm going to mix it up first. Now I'm gonna wash my hands, close it, mix it up a little bit more, and then fridge. There's our chicken marinating. Let it marinate for 4 hours up to 24 hours. Then we can get cooking. We're ready to start the chicken. Before I do that, I am going to start the gravy, which is definitely one of the biggest parts of it here. So to do that, putting a 1/4 cup of my dairy-free butter, and we'll melt that before we add anything else to it. Butter is melted. Now we need a 1/4 cup of our gluten-free flour to go in, and then we whisk this constantly for 2 to 3 minutes, or stir constantly for 2 to 3 minutes until it is a light golden brown. We have the light golden brown. Now we slowly stir in the 2 cups of milk to it. I am using oat milk. Added about half a cup. Now we just stir it in. I am wondering if I'll need to add a little bit more flour or cornstarch because it is a dairy-free milk and gluten-free flour. There's a chance I need to add a little bit more thickener to it. That's pretty good thickness still. That's about a full cup now that I've added. And while I am getting this added, I'm gonna get our oil starting to heat up. Gravy is nice and thick. Add a little bit more. I added about 1.5 cups of milk, and that's where I'm gonna keep it. Otherwise, I think it might get too thick. And then I turn it down to low also, and we'll just cover it for now. While we wait on the oil, I'm gonna get our flour mixture all combined. That is 1.5 cups of flour. This is gonna be for our breading for the chicken strips. And 1/2 cup of cornstarch. 1 teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder. And salt and pepper. Then we just mix it till it is well combined here. I also opened my window just to make sure the smoke detector doesn't go off. And then while we wait for our oil, I'm gonna get fries going and some toast because those also are served in the chicken strip basket. I do need to add some salt and pepper to our gravy, so I'll do that real quick. I have fully turned off the heat on it because I was worried about it burning, so figured that would help. The gravy is a really nice thickness right now too. First chicken going in. I'm not going to do the full batch at the same time because that will end up making the oil cool down. And I don't want to take away heat from the oil. I'll do 3 at a time. This is pretty much it. Once this is golden brown, I'll put it on the plate, get the fries on there, get the toast on there, and then the gravy. We have our chicken strips now. Let's go ahead and give it a try here. Dip in the gravy. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Better than at Dairy Queen for sure. Way more work, but can definitely hit the spot if you needed to. Let me know what else I should try.